to John O'Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. So Houston's offense will have the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense. And if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Plucks it out of the air. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Got the back over the middle. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Houston going up tempo.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot.
Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll line up for a second down play. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to keep it in the air. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, trying to push it deep. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. He'll set up to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Loss on first down increased the degree of difficulty. Second and goal from the 8. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide out trying to get it in. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
They believe they can run right here. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. So now it's second and long. Back to pass, it's Lagway. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Finds him out of the backfield. Breaks into the open. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. First and goal now for Houston as they try to get it in. They'll go to the air. Takes the easy one to the back. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Can the D deny them on second and goal? And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Extra point here would tie the game. He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Got his man on the outside. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. From the gun, running back on the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, not great blocking up front. They're struggling to get the running game going. And tell you what, they got to find something. Last week it was a bad performance, and this offense has got to get some momentum early in this game and find something that they...
There he goes! They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. This guy has the look of the next big play receiver at Clemson in the vein of T. Higgins or Mike Williams.
Or DeAndre Hopkins or Sammy Watkins. I mean, the list is pretty lengthy of guys that are big, explosive, fast, and they can really win on the outside. And Clemson, as much as anybody, they're going to catch the ball, spit it to those guys, let them go make it.
And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the first quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Working that left side now. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. Splits the uprights. Good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets a block. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Scanning the field, it's Glagway. Under fire. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Around midfield, go for it. This isn't 1930 football. Try to get the 1st down. Makes the grab, past the marker. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Got it set up on the outside. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The Cougars are moving quickly down the field. Quick pass on the jet motion. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. And the Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the gun, the ground game. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cougars.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into the season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football.
Picked off. Trying to take it back. The tag. He'll go out of bounds at the 4-yard line, and he almost had a pick 6.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
They are so close to a score they can smell it on the first play of the drive. 1st and goal. To the air, it's Glagway. Touchdown, Houston! Quick strike through the air for the score.
that is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The give to the tailback. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. Now, guys, when you're talking about Clemson, safe to say expectations have not been met. When you start a season in the top 5, you expect to contend for a playoff spot. Now they're sitting there unranked. Intercepted, a first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Let's go. They'll try to get the edge on the left. And they're able to get him down.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on 2nd in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up 3rd and short.
The Cougars come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Got it, looking for the first down. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. On 2nd and goal, they go right back to him. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Quarterback keeps it. Touchdown, Cougar! And they take it in for 6 more points. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. To the air on 1st down. And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds, and incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Bringing the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Wide receiver going in motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Makes it past the marker. Still on his feet at the 45. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Here's the pressure. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far.
Just about set to start the second half. Houston will kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Fires left. Makes the grab. And he's still running after the move. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Tiger. He got a step and just dusted the field.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. North Carolina is down right now, but that kid on the defensive side, I know this is a big statement, but he looks like a young Lawrence Taylor. Do not rule out a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Miami. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Fires to the right. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
Makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Right on the money. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Pressure coming. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And he's already put one 3-spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out. Splits the uprights. It's good. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Houston sending the offense back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Back to throw, it's Lagway. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him! That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Caught close to the marker, it's Ferguson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He fires one deep over the middle. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Working that left side. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. They go back to work in the final period of this one. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Quickly complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Well, they've put themselves in a hole. It's 1st and 20. Handoff from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Grabbed over the middle, it's Ferguson. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. Grab near the marker. It's Martin. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The Cougars didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Snap to the back. He's going for the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. You can see it on the sideline. They built a comfortable 4th quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. What can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Pulls it in. It's Smith. At the 45 on its way. Off to the races to the right. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Wants to go up top on first down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Clemson jumps to the line.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to run for it. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Pulls it in, the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. It's complete to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Looking for the score. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
They still need a touchdown and 2-point conversion to tie, and they'll go for the onside kick here in the 4th. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. The Houston offense comes onto the field. 1-possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this...
Oh, he's got some space. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Snagged out of the air. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Clemson is quick to the line. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man on the right. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. Wants to throw on first down. Flips it out in the flat. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Wants to fire on second down. It's complete. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Well, quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Under fire. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Here comes the heat. Oh, my goodness, he's not even close to the first down marker, and they'll have to give up the football. The decision to go for it does not pan out. One more play to pad the stats. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Stands in and takes the hit. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And he's brought down after the pick, and time has expired here in the fourth. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical.